Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for some...
Who are you?
The name's Atticus. I escaped the Medini prison camp when the demons attacked. I joined up with some refugees. We have a camp close by. The path to reach it is behind the giant stone serpent. Head north from here. These people need me. They're in bad shape. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue. If only I could find the keys and get it started, I could take...
I think I met your father.
Yes, he's my father. I'm glad to...
Did you see a strange door somewhere?
I saw a large door carved into the rock. Head back on this path and turn left. Continue on the path, and the door will be on your right. Careful, though. There's a huge demon lurking in front. It doesn't look like it, but Hadia was beautiful and peaceful. History lessons were modified to suit new narratives. The line drawn in the sand by facts was fading under the waves of Sabinian nationalism. New campus groups and fraternities were formed and engaged. Some of us stood firm, but most ended up leaving. It was so hard for me. I was the only one in the family who had been given this chance. Deep down, I always believed that it would. Then I noticed that this was happening all over the country. When the war erupted, I was still in Los Angeles, in the heart of the lion's den. I gathered what I needed to get home, to get to my family. What usually took a few hours on a road trip was turning into a logistical night. Sabinian soldiers were patrolling back roads, streets, stations, you name it. I stole from people who were more desperate than I was. I refused to help others in need. After months of hiding, looting, stealing, and running, I sought refuge in a barn. I was exhausted and hungry. The farmer woke me. I was initially terrified, but he was holding up. He said he would return with more. He turned out to be a Sabinian farmer. It worked like a charm. That was the last square meal I had. Did you know that the peacekeepers had an outpost in Medini? They stood by and watched Sabinian soldiers rape. I'll tell you what they did care about. Their medical supplies and food. That's it. If they claim they never saw it, the stench of death filled the air for kilometers. They had the numbers and equipment to stop what was happening. Let me tell you about Sabinians. The guards at the Medini prison camp they would enter the gates of hell to spend the night beating, killing. These Sabinian civilians wanted to settle old scores. You know what their greed? A wealthy palamist who would refuse to give them a job. A farmer who wouldn't lend his tools. Petty disputes were settled with crimes against humanity. They are my brothers and sisters. Our faith and tragedy bind us. We will overcome this. They are not our Lord's doing. He would never unleash such demons upon us, no matter how much we've sinned. This disaster is the work of TR, the great two-headed serpent. You want proof? If they were from... Once the strange anomalies appeared, creatures materialized everywhere out of thin air. TR made the great curse, and his demons dwell in that place.
回出てくるパターンがうちなるところみたいなやつ。
Expeditions yielded two significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered. All of these tomes, not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the full guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts. Does it open another tomb or vault? Are there more such keys? It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the failsafe enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself. The revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion, an insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing, if accurate. It chills me to the bone. I I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain? I pray that I am mistaken. The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the vigil as we know it.
뭐야? 'Sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek. 지구 있어. 복수가 있잖아. 스타일은 그러니까 아마 대전진 수가
メイクなんでしょう。答え見ていいっすか？すいません。
That's interesting.
Tanya?
I made it back to your APC and figured out how to access your guild's controls.
Oh, great.
Bring back that scroll you just picked up. I found something in the APC that can help us.
Yes.
'Funny. I've never seen you before. No matter. I can see your credentials hanging from your neck. Welcome to the Watcher's Nest.
後ろにある剣すごいかっこいいんですけど。
Who are you?
My name is Gildas Braun. I am the oldest member of the Vigil. Ever since we have accumulated quite a collection. These items are precious.
Anything else you can tell me about the Watcher?
Initially, the Watcher's Nest was a barracks for the Foal Guards, our ancestral order. The Foal Guard abandoned it, but Pentos Algier, the founder of the Vigil, reclaimed it years later. Today, it is a beacon, a marker left behind for future generations. Pentos was put to rest. Although we haven't been able to open his coffin yet, we are confident.
Can you tell me more about the keystone?
If you have the keystone, this can only mean one thing. Vitalis is no more. Unfortunately, there is no time to mourn him. As for the artifact, we only have theories, some of which the keystone of grief was found in the Umal caves. Whatever the keystone is, I believe some answer.
What are other duties a Vigil must perform?
I'm sure you are aware that nothing is free in this world. As a Vigil, you swore an oath to prevent by performing good deeds for Hadeans. You can acquire some relics, and you may have noticed that the creature, that's because you haven't shut down their time loop. You need to kill the god. We must shut down all the time loops. I know, it seems like an impossible task. Take this. It will help you detect.
How do I perform good deeds?
It's simple. Help our people. Hadeans are a proud bunch. The more you help our fellow Hadeans, the more relics and items you can acquire. Now, you're at... Oh, I can tell. It's in your eyes, boy. The eyes have much to say if one knows how to look.
What are time loops?
They ensnare moments in time, events charged with extreme violence, and curse those now how to shut it down. Once inside, you must break. The center is deadly to humans, so the Foal Guards trained owls to carry the Ammon Prism. Ammon Prisms are extremely rare. This is the only one I have left. Please remember, when you close a time loop, there must be thousands. Roll up your sleeves. You have a lot of work ahead.
アミンプレズムすぐな。これに関しては
What do you know about the...
Consider what our smiths need to forge our weapons. It makes you think, doesn't it? Think about it. You can't slay the creatures without our weapons.
Where do these necklaces come from?
The necklaces we carry today belong to the Foal Guards. Crafting these necklaces is a lost art. Meant they are precious and rare, which is why each map...
This was in Pentos's coffin.
This is what you found. That isn't very reassuring. I recognize the old Hadean language. It died out centuries. Hadeans need to rejoin the world. Come to think of it, we've never been apart. I believe the only way to end the calamity is to abandon Hadea. The calamity is unique to Hadea. The answer is buried out there somewhere. We need to find it and stop it for good this time. War is beyond tragedy, a senseless waste of human life and potential, and sadly... In fact, we haven't seen a war this brutal before. Modern guns. This is why the Vigil doubled its efforts when war loomed on the horizon, and also why the Vigil is being hunted. When desperate, we tend to make mistakes. I'll never ascribe to the theory that the Vigil has a traitor within its ranks. I don't know much about the Peacekeepers. In a way, they are like the Vigil. They help the victim. However, unlike us, they operate in the open, which has certain disadvantages. It's like having a target painted. Technically, I am Sabinian. I don't count myself as one, though. I am a Vigil first and foremost. I was born and raised in the small village of... I went to school just like the other Sabinian kids. But during the small hours, I trained. I barely had friends growing up, but that didn't matter. The life of a Vigil is lonely and hard. I was always the outsider looking in. I observed my friends and neighbors all bickering about the Palamists. Let's just say I had other things on my mind than to hate. It always bothered me to my core. I wish I could have told them all to stop, to tell the truth, and to warn them of the real threat. I'm afraid they were too far gone. As if their hatred... I have no ill feelings toward the Palamists. They are dyed-in-the-wool Hadeans. Do you know the saying? The way to a Palamist's heart is through his faith. The propagandists played the religion card, fear-mongering, and now look at us, divided. The time loops appeared at midnight on January 1st, and the creatures soon after. You would think we would all be experts by now, but we're piecing together some lost history. Somehow that we are uncertain if January 1st at midnight is genuinely part of the cycle. With our lack of answers, we could do little to prevent the calamity. Only braceful.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
Hadeans are lucky to have a vigil.
実に一人だけでこんなところ
Remember, whenever you accomplish good deeds and close time.
ドームを壊して一人に行いをすればいいのね。じゃあね、振り上げそうかな。
You really should lock your doors before leaving.
Yeah, there was no need to before.
Now this is an ideal vehicle to roam a war-torn country. It's even got cup holders. Do you realize what you have here?
It gets me where I need to go.
It's a state-of-the-art armored personnel carrier with tech I didn't even know existed. I had fun pressing all the buttons.
Was there a mute
押しま
button?
くん
Smart ass. Do you want to know what I found or not?
Tell me.
This computer is linked to something called the Zeal server. I came across that name before. The Zeal Council. I have no idea who or what they are.
And
This server appears to have a vast database containing history of Hadia. As of now, I only have limited access. Give me some time and I'm sure I can get through to more.
interesting.
When Vitalis contacted me, he told me he wanted...
Whatever deal you had with Vitalis, it died along with him.
I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Don't be. I didn't know him.
Whatever the Vigil is up to, it's on you now, right? I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it. Neither of us can do this on our own. I found a tracking device embedded behind a panel. I know I don't look it, but I have my uses. Face it, you wouldn't have gotten far without me.
All right. You can tag along.
Good. Show me what you found in the coffin. Interesting. Let's talk about the scroll once I'm done examining it. Okay, I finished examining the scroll.
Why are you in Hadia?
If someone were to say I was obsessed with Hadia, I've always wanted to see it with my own eye. There is a dark secret in the world.
So, what's written on the scroll?
I translated the text. It's a riddle. I suggest you read it. I'm sure. As for the blue flower, the Zeal server is giving me the usual encyclopedic answer. It's not providing me with the drawings or landmarks. And the blue flower is the key to finding their location. What I think it's time for you to chat with the locals. Talking isn't your strong suit, but someone...
でもこいつ話すようになったな、いつの間にか。全然一人ぼっちで生きていくと思ってたのか。そうだね。誰かが隣にいるような存在になると、たとえ関係性は相白だとしても、話さなきゃダメだもんね、人としては。青き花が咲くところ、その下にリビックの火が散るわよ。あ、じゃあもうこれさ、なんとなくわかるけど見ちゃったんだけどさ、泉じゃん、これ。 湖行くでしょ。
What should I do?
Someone must know where this blue flower grows. My obsession with Hadia started when I was a little girl. My father, a well-respected ambassador, he told me about their customs, unique religion, strange architecture, culture, which were unlike anything he had seen. Hadia had been completely closed off. I was hooked. When I became a journalist, I wanted the scoop on this place. I almost got an exclusive interview with the dictator, Gary Yankel. I've covered countless conflicts, gone after the powerful, exposed corruption. Now that I'm actually in Hadia, I have to admit, I think I finally bit off more than I can chew. While crossing Hadia, Agatha and I got stopped at a checkpoint. While waiting for our paperwork to clear, I conversed. Once the small talk was over, he told me about what he had done in the village not too far from where we were. He was explaining to me, in striking detail. I don't know why he was telling me all of this. Did he want to impress me? Scared, horrifying as his anecdotes were. What terrifies me the most was that this monster was as normal. It's a great idea that's poorly executed. I think they get a bad rap, even though I've seen them do plenty of good. Peacekeepers have an impossible job each time they intervene. Oh, they are akin to the Protestants back home. They sought a less restrictive faith and crafted one, essentially retaining the core of Palam's teaching. I'm not one to oversimplify, but there it is. Ask me again when I have more information about Sabinians and... Mind you, I came to these conclusions purely through observations. They strike me as being like... conservative. Again, these are just observations. I need more time and research to formulate an adequate answer. I'll never erase that night from my memory. The moment I laid eyes on them, I became unhinged. When I finally regained my composure, I gazed into Agatha's eyes. In those few seconds, I'm at a loss for what to make of them. I bombarded Agatha with questions, but she knew little. My instincts are screaming that there is a conspiracy at work here.
ごめんなさいね、何回も繰り返して。
Do you have anything
こう
for
いろい
me?
ろ持ってきたんだよ。
Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
どこに行こ
Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one. Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it. Nice find. Let's run it through the database. Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one. Good find. I'll look it up. I discovered a vault of forbidden knowledge in Senator Forest. Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one. Nice. I'll have a look in the database. Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
Kimse kilka skott istället. ネルートと確かに印をする。
It was clever of you to remove our tracker, especially for a civilian. But you aren't a civilian, are you? We still managed to get clear pictures of you both. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. When we do, I will turn my attention toward the people you care about. Will I find someone in Jova? The Vista Hills?
Charming.
She's hot on our trail.
Then whatever business we have here, let's make it quick.
ついな。額縁8上下。終わりしかない。これ絶対強くない？ これ絶対強いじゃん。あちゃあちゃあちゃあちゃあちゃ。さん息子さんにしてたぞ。
This flower. I know this species. I used to take fishing trips there. Sometimes I would sit.
How are you holding up?
It's been quiet here. It felt good to breathe the air of the fall.
が水の高級じゃない。
When you find items out there, please bring them back here.
おじさんでもこれ特定できたんだ。私ちょっと攻略サイト見させてもらっちゃってますけど、これ正直。おじさんじゃないんだね。本来、店に行くのっていうか。
Welcome back.
Do you know where this found?
Abbot Jaffa might know. The priest at the Patham Abbey produced mead. They set up their beat. It's pretty damn good stuff. I used to steal some back in the day. What can I do for you? I've outdone myself. Talis would be proud.
体験とこれ、もうどう見ても剣とこれ槍が強すぎる。I'm getting good at this.
glad to see.
How are you?
My lord Sephiroth has put me on this path for...
You know where this...
I know this flower very well. My brothers and I produce meat. It's quite beautiful. But who knows what state it's in now.
When you find out...
さあ、いざミス。
We now know one of you. Tanya Alver, the journalist obsessed with Hadia.
Shit, that's not good.
Careful of Miss Alver. She's notorious for trying to get the scoop on our little neck of the woods. So much so that she's gotten several of her friends killed trying to get it.
Don't even try that psychological bullshit with me.
One mystery man remains. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. I take pleasure in knowing that you bear it. Who was it? Your brother? Sister? Mother?
Father. His name was Vitalis. But I'm sure you knew that already.
Why didn't you tell me he was your father?
You didn't ask.
And here I thought you knew nothing. I have 1,000 questions.
Okay, pump the brakes. I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. Spent years trying to get in.
Why did you come back?
Like you, I had 1,000 questions.
Oh, 美しい。ここまで来るとなんか今までに比べてなんかちょっと晴れた気分だね。サイレントヒルかな、ここは。山高すぎない？セーブしたい。ちょっと一旦ここで、休みたいと思います。また見てください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。ちょっとサイレントヒルやりたくなっちゃってくるね。あのゲーム依存性高いわ。サイレントヒル早くクリアしたい。もう1回、2周目。はい。というわけで、ちょっとね、ヘルオーバースもやっていくんですが、ちょっとね、値崩れしてますね、ヘルイズアース。4000下回ってきちゃった、だんだん。最初5000だったのに先週ぐらいまで。いやー、まあ。なのでね、ちょっと早めにクリアして売り払いたくなってます、正直言うと。私、ちょっとね、9月度に買ったゲーム、ちょっとそうだな、2つ正直後で買ってもよかったっていう見解です。ヘルイズアースと、新品で2つも買っちゃったんですけど、 デモンエクスマキナはね、ちょっとフルプライスで買うもんじゃなかったです、正直。3000円以下ぐらいの価値だったら買ってよかったかなって今思います、正直。まあでもね、人それぞれの好みがありますので、まあ買う人は買ってていいんじゃないかと思いますが、イズアスとちょっとマキナで5000円はいったでしょ。5000円じゃない、1万円は超えてるからね、ちょっと重いわ、俺の中では。いやー、だったらサイレント F は2つ買うより楽しかった、俺の中でダントツで。いや、そう思うと、サイレント F すごいよ。一周しただけでフルプライスだとしてももし買ったとき、全然価値あるわ。いやー、いいゲームだったよ、今思うとまた。まあ、また近いうちにやりますけど、サイレント F2 周目。それ、レートも取らなきゃいけないからね。よし。